If you want to completely ruin your business, only work when it feels good and make sure to follow your passion. If you ever feel tired, if you ever feel stressed, if you ever feel overworked, then what you should do is you need to book a flight to Bali and have some acai bowls, because burning out is a very common problem with entrepreneurs and you need to be extremely conscious of this. If you ever feel burnt out, make sure to keep that at the front of your mind and keep asking yourself, am I burnt out? Am I working too hard? And as a matter of fact, if things are ever going well, this is actually a signal that you should take some time off and take your foot off the gas. If you're ahead on everything, that basically just means it's going to be really easy to get momentum again. So going to Bali for a few weeks will not destroy your business at all. Momentum is not fragile, so it's not going to have any impact if you just let your team handle it while you looks max and sun max on the beach for a while. It's a really good idea. Don't worry about it. Step 2. Make sure to work with any and every client you can get your hands on. You should let anyone become a client. Clients are so hard to get that anything you can do to get that extra 2K per month retainer is worth it. Just tell them you can do anything. Tell them you can scale them to 1 million per month using an AI automation growth partner secret, and just set massive expectations even if you can't fulfill them. And make sure to tell them whatever they need to hear. The $2,000 is 1,000% worth the headache, even if they're a bit annoying, even if they don't make as much money as the rest of your clients, and even if they are rude to your employees. They probably just had a hard day because it's stressful to run a business, as you would know. So just let them take it out on your team. It doesn't matter. What's going to happen is you're going to make an extra $2,000, and the only cost is going to be that your team does not like coming to work anymore and they slightly dislike you. That's a pretty good trade. It's a pretty good trade. And what makes it even better is that when you accept work outside the scope that you initially agreed upon, or even better, just never agree on a scope of work and just tell them that you can do everything for them, absolutely perfect. Because, the thing is, when people say that higher paying clients are easier to deal with, they're actually just lying. Even if everyone that you've ever known says it, they're just gurus, they're just scamming you into an MLM. Don't worry about it. Disregard all that. Focus on low-paying clients that can barely afford your services, and especially the ones that get super anxious about projects that blow up your Slack channel, trying to make the project speed up. They're really, really perfect. What happens is this way, you're going to have more pressure on you and your team to perform. But you have to remember that pressure makes diamonds, so keep that in mind. Really, really important stuff. Step 3 is to listen to people on YouTube about new opportunities. Every single time a genius AI automation growth partner passive income idea comes up, you need to ignore all the work you put into your previous venture. Ignore everything that is simple and actually good, because the new opportunity that a YouTube mastermind is talking about is so much more scalable, so much more passive, and it is an A+ vehicle, guys. Your current vehicle does not have the same upside as an AI automation growth partner automation service. You should just quit whatever you're doing. You will scale to 100K per month in 3 days, or they will give you their left kidney. It is legit. It is smart. You should do it. And like I said earlier, everyone who talks about shiny object syndrome is just lying. They're trying to get you into a scam. Shiny object syndrome does not exist. It is a figment of your imagination. Trust me. You should swap vehicles and pivot at least every 3 months, if not within the 3 months. This is the true alpha. This is the alpha that the gurus don't want you to know. They don't want this doxed from their programs. Everything new is always better than anything that is done before, no matter what. Just tattoo that on your brain. Make sure you're taking notes. Like I said, this is the alpha, not financial advice. This is the alpha. Literally, whatever you're doing, just stop. It's stupid compared to whatever the new thing on YouTube is. Keep that in mind. Like I said, tattoo it on your brain. Take notes. Make it your lock screen. Just make sure you know that. Step 4 is going to be spend 100% of your time talking with clients and customers and doing fulfillment. Instead of marketing your business, all of your time needs to be spent in the weeds. In the weeds. It would be impossible to hire anyone to play your role because you're so smart and genius. No one else can do your role. Training and recruiting employees is actually low leverage. Like I said, anyone that tells you that it's not, they're wrong, they're a scam, and they're a guru. There is no point in spending time with employees. They're just going to leave. Everybody in Gen Z just wants to watch twerking videos on TikTok anyway, so it's just smarter. Do everything yourself. You need to be holding your clients' hands all day, stress out over their ad accounts, stress out over their landing page, their email designs, do all the work yourself. Everything else is a waste of time. Do not try and get leverage working on growth or building a scalable business. You should just work so much that you want to pull your own hair out and never rely on anyone except yourself. Like I said, working with a team, complete waste of time. Trust me, guys, do all this stuff. You will be scaling to bankruptcy in the next 90 days, or you don't pay. That is completely guaranteed. We only have 10,000 stipulations on the guarantee, so don't worry. It is super legit. Scale to bankruptcy in the next 90 days, or you don't pay. Click the link in the description. Subscribe.